Hi, welcome to the channel Wonderful Books, where we share valuable lessons and personal development through books. In our daily lives, crucial conversations take place everywhere and at all times. These conversations directly impact the quality of our lives and our daily work. But what are crucial conversations? They are high-risk discussions where communication failure can lead to severe consequences. Situations might include reminding your child to study hard, but they avoid it. Asking your boss for a raise, but receiving only silence. Requesting employees to work overtime, but being met with excuses and refusals. Discussing expenses with your husband, but he doesn't want to listen. Asking a neighbor to lower their loud music, but they respond defensively. All these conversations are considered crucial because they significantly impact your life and relationships. When two people have intense emotions, you and the other party may become angry and loud, leading to major conflicts, arguments, and emotional harm. In life, we always have differing opinions. Each person has different thoughts and life experiences, leading to different perspectives. In a crucial conversation, people typically react in one of two ways. 1. Confrontation. Hurting each other with offensive words, losing control, and leading the conversation to a dead end. 2. Avoidance, ignoring the issue and pretending nothing happened. The problem remains unresolved. Both reactions are ineffective communication methods that harm relationships, leading to growing conflicts and increasing distance, preventing you from achieving your goal. As a result, parents and children grow apart, spouses lack mutual understanding, and leaders and colleagues don't support your decision. The book we are discussing today aims to address this issue. The authors, 4 renowned behavioral researchers and corporate training consultants, spent over 20 years observing more than 100,000 people to create this masterpiece on communication. Reading this book will help you express your opinions safely and effectively during crucial conversations. Next, we will explore specific methods for effective communication to avoid conflict. The author referred to the usual responses to crucial conversations, confrontation or avoidance, as the fool's choice. These are instinctive animal reactions where blood rushes to the limbs, preparing muscles for fight or flight, rather than to the brain. That's why in critical moments like public speaking, talking to superiors, proposing, arguing with a spouse, or hearing something unreasonable, you might feel blank and clumsy. You may struggle to say what's necessary while blurt out inappropriate words. To avoid this, the first step is recognizing that hot-headed, aggressive, or evasive communication is instinctual. If you want to control yourself and your life, you must overcome this instinct. How? By maintaining rationality and controlling emotion. While many books and principles advise controlling emotions, why do we still lose our temper or feel sad when hearing unpleasant words? The author suggests that it's because you haven't trusted or tried to build a core communication principle. Respect 100% for the other person while being 100% honest. Many people think they can't do because the truth often hurts. You might fear damaging relationships you cherish or losing them. If not afraid, you might easily say hurtful things without restraint. The author proposed 4 steps for effective communication. 1. Communication starts with heart. Master communicators can always speak from the heart. So what does it mean to start with heart? It means returning to sincerity and genuineness. The heart doesn't know anger. It's the ego and instincts that get angry. Some express anger with harsh words, while others hide it with indifference. The authors point out that anger is a way to justify ourselves and blame others. When hearing something uncomfortable or disagreeable, we often exhibit one of 3 mentalities. O victim mentality. The other person is bad, wrong, or stupid, while I'm good, right, and smart. O villain mentality. Exaggerating our innocence and overemphasizing the other's mistakes, ignoring their good intentions, neutrality, or excellence. O helpless mentality. Believing it's useless to say anything because the other person will never listen. To escape these mentalities, you can use the ABC model. A. The event that happens. B. How you perceive the event. C. Your stress state. Most people try to change A to affect C, but few attempt to change B. For example, your child's poor performance is event A. You feel embarrassed and see it as a reflection of your parenting, which is B. Consequently, you feel anxious and stressed, which is C. To resolve this, you believe you must make your child understand or pressure them to improve, aiming to change A to change C. However, no matter how much you try to change A, you can't eliminate the stress because your child might not improve or might resist or distance themselves from you. Some children might endure psychological harm in silence under pressure. You need to recognize that reacting with anger and stress and wanting others to change is instinctive and a societal habit. When you learn to break this habit, you won't see your negative emotions as caused by others. Only then can you return to the essence of the issue and speak from the heart. Instead of blaming the person who makes you angry, you won't easily get angry. 2. Reevaluate your true conversation goals. We converse to solve problems, not to make others change to our liking. Once you've changed your perspective, the next crucial step is to reevaluate your conversation goals. This is another step towards returning to the heart. The authors suggest a 4-question path to guide you back to the essence of the matter. 1. What do I ultimately want? 2. What do I want the other person to achieve? 3. What do I want for this relationship? 4. What should I do? For example, your child's excessive phone use for entertainment angers you, and you want to have a crucial conversation. Don't rush to speak. Answer question 1. I want my child to reduce phone usage and focus more on studying after this conversation. Next, answer question 2. I want my child to feel my love and understand that I want the best for them, finding a balance between studying and playing. Then, answer question 3. I want this conversation to strengthen our bond. Once you've answered the first 3 questions, you'll naturally find better answers to question 4. What should I do? You might choose to be patient and find a suitable time to talk. You might gently express your concern and listen to your child's viewpoint. By gently entering their inner world, you make them feel that you're on the same side with empathy, not criticism. This way, they'll open up to you and you can guide them gradually. Even if you remain calm, your child might still struggle with emotions, which is normal. We'll discuss handling such situations when the other person loses control later. But first, remember not to let others easily decide for you. The crux of answering these 4 questions is to always keep in mind the purpose of the conversation. You know, why do many people get angry, slam the door, and leave suddenly while talking to someone? Why is that? The reason is they forget the purpose and meaning of the conversation, forgetting their true goal. They feel offended, humiliated, and disrespected, leading to a counterattack. Their fragile ego begins to retaliate, causing the conversation to be interrupted by a strong emotional response. Always remember the meaning of the conversation when your emotions are about to lose control. Just remind yourself of the conversation's purpose once or twice, and your emotions will gradually calm down, allowing you to communicate from the heart. 3. The atmosphere of the conversation. Usually, you only focus on the content of the conversation and not the atmosphere. Often in a conversation, one person keeps talking while the other wants to stop. But just hearing "stop talking" makes the other person talk even more, leading to anger and louder arguments. This makes the conversation atmosphere tense. Why does this happen? There are 2 reasons. First, everyone is obsessed with expressing what they want to say. We just want to vent our grievances and complaints, using the excuse of caring for the other person. But in reality, you don't see the other person's resistance or their pain. Second, we only hear unfairness. For instance, father sees his child hanging out with friends who go to nightclubs. Worried, he talks to his daughter, but she immediately gets angry, accusing him of never caring about her and only stopping her for his own reputation. This unfair comment would hurt the father. If he seeks fairness, he might angrily react, worsening the situation. In reality, seeking fairness in a conversation doesn't improve the relationship. Instead, it confirms the daughter's belief that her father doesn't love her. Daughter might leave angrily, and the father might drink alone in disappointment. This continuous tension strains the family relationship. Only those with weak inner strength demand fairness. A mature person with strong inner strength doesn't seek fairness in dialogue, finds ways to resolve the issue for both parties' benefit. When communicating, don't focus solely on handling the content or what you hear. The most important aspect of a conversation isn't fairness, but balancing content and atmosphere. You may not see the conversation's atmosphere, but others feel it, as it's a powerful form of nonverbal communication. Instinctively, humans either confront or flee to protect themselves when sensing danger. Therefore, to open an honest conversation with mutual respect, bring the dialogue back to a safe zone. One way to create a safe atmosphere, especially when a conversation might explode, to apologize. People fear talking to someone who never admits mistake. For example, a father can lower his ego and apologize for being too busy to spend time with her. This act shows strength, not weakness. Another method is using contrast to explain intentions. My purpose in talking about this is to hope you make progress this year, not to put pressure on you. The purpose of what I want to talk to you about is the hope that we can resolve the conflicts of the past few days, not blame you. By stating clearly what you want to achieve in order to explain what you are about to say in advance, it will help diffuse the tense atmosphere. Another method is to create common goals. We all want the company to have good development. We all want to create better product. Another method is to always maintain a respectful attitude. Respect is like the air we breathe. You won't feel it when it's present, but as soon as it disappears, you will immediately notice it. Without air, you will stop breathing. Without respect, the conversation will be immediately stifled. Maintaining a respectful attitude is not just superficial politeness, but needs to be something we cultivate. Gradually, we must be able to maintain respect from the bottom of our hearts for everyone around us. If you notice that the other person's feelings are starting to go wrong, you need to ask yourself whether you just said something disrespectful. Use these 4 methods: apologize, create common goals, explain the opposite, and above all, with a respectful attitude can help us effectively lighten the atmosphere. And these methods should be applied when you notice that your partner is starting to get angry. What if the person who broke out first was you? So I have the best advice. Stop the conversation, step back from it for a while. In the meantime, ask yourself, what is the purpose of the conversation in you so that it can really calm down and come back with a mind that is not dragged away by your ego? These preparations help manage the conversation atmosphere, making both parties feel safe and open. Now let's start a heart-to-heart conversation by speaking the truth. 4. Speaking the truth. Why do many fear the truth? Because it often comes with resentment or judgment. Simply recounting an event, instead of accusing a colleague of being slow and upsetting customers, state the truth. I noticed the project is progressing slower than expected. Can you share the challenges you're facing? Instead of criticizing your child for partying and scoring low, state the truth. I see your test scores are low this time. Do you think your outings are affecting your study time? Let's review your schedule and balance study time for better results. Instead of berating your partner, suggest improvement together. I feel there are things we need to improve. What do you think about finding solutions together? Adding exclamations like, "Why?" or "Really?" turns statements into criticisms, letting your ego blame the other person. After stating the truth, you might present your wishes or persuade the other person. To avoid conflict and pressure, remember the guiding question. Your ultimate goal is mutual benefit. Use a win-win mindset. For example, in a sensitive issue like asking for a raise, state the problem and say, "I feel that a salary increase would help me maximize my potential and strength. It's fair and I want to contribute more to our company. Please consider this. I also want to hear your thoughts on my work and any suggestions for improvement." Why seek their opinion? To avoid silence or personal attack. Silence means avoiding resolution. Personal attacks mean finding reasons to hinder you. Even if you face criticism or are ignored, regain your emotional control and bring the conversation back to a safe atmosphere. When the other person's views differ, find common ground and agree. For example, we both hope the company values contributions, and I fully agree. We both want to save costs, and I also agree. Immediately denying others' words triggers strong reactions. Find common ground to bridge communication. Remember, in crucial conversations, consider others' interests alongside your own. Then, supplement with constructive opinions to illuminate the other person's blind spot. For instance, I've strived to meet company goals for the past 3 years, consistently receiving excellent evaluations. I'm proud of my contributions. I feel my current salary doesn't reflect my efforts. A raise would motivate me to continue contributing more. The current salary might reduce my enthusiasm, possibly leading me to seek another job. I don't want to leave, which wouldn't benefit either of us. Therefore, I suggest a raise and additional responsibilities, which would encourage me and add value to the company. What do you think? In conclusion, when facing opposing viewpoints, use the method of stating facts, offering constructive opinions with a win-win goal for mutual agreement and growth. This is challenging, as many people hold entrenched beliefs, yet these challenges make life interesting. Continual practice in crucial conversations helps personal growth, making you a better communicator who speaks from the heart. Once you can control emotions, stay calm, state facts, and create a safe conversational atmosphere, you avoid meaningless emotional confrontation. This success means surpassing instincts and social habits, putting yourself in others' shoes. Remember, crucial conversations require heart. Your words represent your true goal, seeking mutual good, not manipulating or ignoring others' needs, or merely pleasing them. In summary, effective communication skills in crucial moments aren't to win people over, but to conquer yourself, overcoming anger and ego. May every word you say daily be an opportunity for spiritual growth and a happier life. If you found this video helpful or enjoyable, please share it with others and hit the subscribe button to receive more useful content from this channel.